and welcome to the Phillips 66 Community Stadium, the home of Leamington FC, for this Emirates FA Cup third qualifying round game between Leamington FC and their National League North rivals Gainsborough Trinity. Leamington FC just coming off an excellent 2-1 win last week against Bradford Park Avenue. Ahmed Obeng's late goal winning a valuable 3 points against the High Flyers. For Leamington FC, Tony Breeder made a fantastic double save last week to keep Bradford Park Avenue at bay. He's captaining. No changes from that win against Bradford Park Avenue. James Mason, Connor Goodger, Jamie Hood and Junior English will make up the defence. Gainsborough have had a poor start to the season really, but they've got a fantastic signing in Heinrich Ravas, Slovakian under-20 international goalkeeper, 6'4", on loan from Derby, already made an impact and was excellent last week in their 1-0 loss to Salford, the favourites for the division. Ashley Worsfeld is their top scorer, scored the goal against Leamington FC when they played away at Gainsborough earlier in the season. Goodger will clean up here, and Breeden clears away under pressure from Nathan Jarman, the Trinity captain.
Already looking very scrappy in his early stages.
Edwards goes in for the tackle there, and Colby Bishop wins it under the pressure. Dunbar outside on the right. Bishop looks to shoot, hits Stonefield, looks for Clark, slides in, gets it to Clark, takes it past the player. Thompson Brown collects and wins a free kick in the centre of the field. Goodger struck a very good free kick last week, which was a great save from the Bradford Park Avenue keeper from a similar range. Him and Thompson Brown will certainly step over that.
Very good piece of attacking play there by Leamington. Good turn by Bishop in the early stages there to get away from the Trinity midfielder.
Over the wall, over the far, and just past the far post of Ravas' goal. Never really concerned there for Slovakian, but a good effort. Finds that too short and it'll be cleared away by Leamington. It'll come to King again, who heads it back into the middle of the field. Collected by Leamington, but lost, and Jarman is fouled by Joe Clark. It'll be a free kick left of the centre of the field. Jarman brought down there by Joe Clark. As King will swing this one in to the back post. Wafula there, winning the header, first header. Worsfield at the back post, couldn't quite get his hand up, but there, Leamington, a bit of confusion. Good turn to Clark on this left hand side. Takes pass, crosses in, but blocked by Worsfield. Lacey will try and get there, but cannot stop the corner kick for Leamington on their left hand side. Finally a chance for Leamington to use that aerial power in the box. Whips it in to the back post. Jack Edwards rises, loses his marker, Jonathan Wafula there. Lots of space in the middle of the goal, just couldn't get the right contact with it. Wafula wins the header there. Worsfield, Jarman fires well wide, a snapshot. The header initially won by Wafula, drops to Worsfield, who found Jarman, lots of space just outside the area. Could have potentially taken the touch, decided not to, fired well wide. Dunbar, Magunda in the centre of the field. Looks for Mace running in behind again. Craig King following James Mace there. You get the feeling Richard Tawndry, the right back on the bench, might be some use here. As Bishop wins it. Robson Brown wins it. Stansfield has to clear away. It falls to Edwards, who shoots. Brilliant save there by Heinrich Ravas. Bishop wins the header. Jack Edwards drops to him, fires one, and a fantastic save from Heinrich Ravas, who gets a touch onto it, onto his post. A fantastic save from the Slovak under-20 international.
It was a great shot on the turn there. I didn't even have to look up. He knew where the goal was. Back to goal, shot on the turn.
Lots of space there, opening up for Edwards after Bishop won the header. Great strike, great save.
First time the Trinity goalkeeper has been called into action, and he delivered.
Dunbar swings it in towards the back post. Heinrich Ravas claims that under pressure from Bishops, and English and fires it forward again towards Jarman, under pressure from Hood, competing. Taylor wins this space for Craig King down the left-hand side. Under pressure from Joe Clark. Trying to find some space. Gets past the player. Right bit of space as he whips in towards the back post, towards Wafula. Wins the header. Jarman there, hovering in the 6-yard box, just over his head. He'll be looking to find Jarman there. He will have an easy header past Breeden. The rain's really starting to pour down now. It's a spontaneous show. As Clark will clip this one in again. Tony Breeden will look to claim that one, but Hood and Stanfield go up for that one. Stanfield trying to get his right boot on it, can't quite reach it. Canavan goes up for the header, loses out. Cleared by Evans. Edwards in the centre of the pitch will win that back. Hoods will compete with Jarman. Wins, but Craig King fires it over. Warfold in space. Past Junior English. On the right, shoots! Score! Great save by Breeden. Took that first time, Worsfold. Got behind English. Trinity starting to look like the stronger outfit as Taylor whips it into the front post. Headed away. Right for another corner. On the opposite side this time, King will run over to get that one. Clipped in, Breeden comes up to claim. Well, Stanfield gets his head on it. Goodger clears away. Breeden completely missing it. Stanfield winning the head. Mace into Thompson Brown in the centre of the field. Plays a ball out to Connor Goodger on the left hand side. Bit of space for him into Thompson Brown again. Runs Revan. Finds a way past two players. Flaring down on goal, Revan just outside the penalty area. Past Stansfield, shoots! Saved by Ravas. But there.
That's what we need, Ed. That's what this game needs. Just a bit of pace. Someone to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Ravas. That's exactly what Revan did there.
He could be a contender to come on for Dunbar or Thompson Brown as Jarman competes with Hisso. And more space for Worsfold on the right side of the box. Clips it back. Jarman under pressure from Junior English on the right side of the box. Tries to get away from him. Junior English blocks. Crosby, he regains it. Space for Lacey in the box. Shoots from his right foot over Breeden's bar. I wonder if that attacking change for Leamington from Paul Holleran might cause him a few problems. As Jackhead still complete with Stanfield. Revan collects the ball in the area, finds a play pass and goes down under pressure from Michael Jacklin. Cleared away, Mace falls over with a header. Wafula will come forward. Curtis Revan beats Jacklin there as King, space for him, loses it. Junior English in the space from Wafula. Wafula is in late. And it's a red card for Jonathan Wafula, in late on Junior English. Lots of action in those 20 seconds. Revan and Thompson Brown going to the linesman to complain about the penalty shout. All of the action there. Curtis Revan beating Jacklin, goes under pressure from the Gainsborough Trinity defender. First thoughts, I thought that was a penalty, not given, but then all the way down the pitch, King makes a break. Poor pass to Junior English. Wafula in late. Studs up. Dangerous challenge. Obeng into Goodger. Clips it through. Obeng on the left hand side. Space. Takes a touch into the penalty area. Clark. Into poor pass from Obeng. Goodger. Clark wins the header. That's towards Obeng. Clips into Goodger. Goodger finds his space. Obeng on the left hand side. Clips it in towards Canavan. Ravas again claims. Mace will look to throw this one in. Thompson Brown comes short. He finds Thompson Brown under pressure and King gets away, puts it across in. Canavan tries, flicks away, flicks the ball onto his right foot.
Very easy catch for Ravas there.
No one really pressurising him, but Canavan flicked it onto his right foot. Tried to clip it over the keeper almost. Tall man, 6'4" is the Slovakian. Mace with space down the right hand side. Looks for Thompson Brown, well cut out by Taylor. Junior English comes forward. Clark. 3 minutes of injury time here at the Phillips 66 Community Stadium. Goodger flying down the left-hand side. Clark has just fallen in the middle of the pitch, clutching his face. Not sure where the pressure has come from. Mace clicks it in, but Matty Taylor will clear away. Not sure what's happened here for Shane Clark. Shane Clark getting into a conversation with Jack Edwards there. Shane Clark clutching his face, trying to stop the play, and the instant the referee comes over, he just stands back up. I'm not sure, that might have been a bit theatrical. But Edwards getting into a confrontation. What's a rile Edwards up? I don't know what Shane Clark's complaining about here. Hood collects. He'll find Junior English. Leamington throwing players forward.
The faithful trying to rally their troops in this final dying minutes.
Towards Obeng, header one by Evans. Goodger will swing this in towards the back post, towards Edward, rises! Can't quite get a good enough contact and cleared away by Taylor for a throw in. You feel this is the last chance for Leamington. The fans right behind them, behind the Trinity goal. Clark finds Goodger. Will he have a goal? Strikes, blocked by Horsfield. Goodger flicks it into the air. Canavan pulled down by Clark. Is that a penalty? No, deems the referee. Certainly hands on the player by Clark. Wells competes with the ball. There's space here for Gainsborough Trinity down the left as King collects. Matty Taylor overlapping. Junior English 1-on-1. Is this a chance for Trinity? Clipped into the box. Clawed away by Hood. English fires it forward, and that is full time in the FA Cup qualifying. Third qualifying round. Leamington frustrated by Gainsborough Trinity, who were down to 10 men when Jonathan Mafula went on late with Junior English. Straight red card for the Kenyan midfielder.